Have you ever considered that the very thing you've been doing your whole life to stay clean and feel refreshed, your daily shower or evening bath, might actually be doing more harm than good after you turn 70? It sounds almost unbelievable, doesn't it? For decades, we've been told that cleanliness means daily scrubbing, long soaks, and a lather of fragrant soaps. But what if I told you that once you hit your golden years, those habits might not only be outdated, they could be quietly damaging your skin, draining your energy, and even increasing your risk of serious injury? Think about it. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, drier, and far more delicate than it once was. That hot, steamy shower you used to love? It could be stripping away the natural oils your skin desperately needs to stay protected and hydrated. And that bathtub you rely on for relaxation? It could turn into a slippery trap, making falls a frightening possibility. It's time we start questioning the routines we've blindly followed for decades, because the truth is, aging bodies have different needs, and blindly following what we've always done could lead to discomfort, health complications, or worse. In this video, we're going to expose the 7 surprising truths about bathing in your 70s and beyond, truths that most people never hear until it's too late. These aren't just minor tips. They're potential game changers that could help you stay safer, feel better, and preserve your dignity and independence as you age. You'll learn how your bathing routine could be weakening your immune system, damaging your skin barrier, and disrupting your natural bacteria balance. But don't worry, this isn't about giving up on hygiene. It's about adapting it to fit your body's new reality. Most importantly, I'll be sharing a simple, expert-approved method that allows seniors to stay fresh, clean, and confident without the daily risk of stepping into a slick, wet bathroom. It's easier than you think, and for many seniors, it's become a safer, smarter alternative to traditional bathing. Once you hear it, you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. So if you're over 70, caring for someone who is, or just want to prepare for the future, don't miss this. Stay with me through the end, because what you learn here might just help you live more comfortably and safely for years to come. Before we dive in, please give this video a thumbs up to help us keep spreading knowledge that matters for older adults. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our future health and aging tips. And if this topic resonates with you, leave a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts. 1. Skin thins and weakens with age. As we grow older, the natural aging process begins to take a visible toll on our skin. By the time we reach our 70s, our skin undergoes significant transformations. It becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile than in our younger years. This is due to a decline in the production of collagen and elastin, 2 essential proteins that give our skin its structure, elasticity, and firmness. The outer layer of the skin, known as the epidermis, loses its density, while the dermis, the underlying layer, weakens. As a result, aging skin is no longer as resilient and protective as it once was. While many people are aware that aging leads to wrinkles and fine lines, few understand the full extent of the changes happening beneath the surface and how these changes can significantly impact overall health. The thinning of the skin exposes older adults to a range of health risks that often go unnoticed. One of the most common and dangerous risks associated with aging skin is an increased susceptibility to skin tears. These seemingly minor cuts or abrasions can be devastating for seniors, as their skin is slow to heal and can easily become infected. In some cases, skin tears lead to more serious complications such as cellulitis, an infection that can spread rapidly and require urgent medical attention. Additionally, fragile skin can result in chronic dryness and irritation, causing discomfort that may interfere with daily activities and sleep. What many people don't realize is that the typical bathing routine, especially for those over the age of 70, can exacerbate these risks. The practice of daily hot showers or long baths, while generally seen as an effective way to clean and refresh, can actually do more harm than good for aging skin. Hot water strips the skin of its natural oils, leaving it vulnerable to drying out. On top of that, harsh soaps and shampoos can further damage the skin's delicate barrier by breaking down protective lipids and proteins. This combination of factors can leave seniors feeling uncomfortably dry, irritated, and more prone to skin injuries. Moreover, frequent bathing, particularly when accompanied by the use of aggressive cleaning products, can disrupt the skin's natural pH balance. The skin's natural pH is slightly acidic, usually around 4.5 to 5.5, and this balance is crucial for maintaining the skin's protective barrier against harmful bacteria, fungi, and allergens. When the pH is disrupted, it can lead to conditions like eczema or fungal infections, both of which are common in older adults with compromised skin. Fortunately, experts recommend several safer alternatives to traditional bathing that can significantly reduce the risks posed by daily showers or baths. First, seniors are advised to reduce the frequency of full-body baths or showers. Instead of daily washing, a bath or shower every other day or 2 to 3 times a week is often sufficient to maintain hygiene without harming the skin. In between, seniors can use a damp cloth to spot clean areas that tend to sweat or accumulate bacteria, such as the armpits, groin, and feet. When seniors do bathe, it's important to avoid hot water. Lukewarm water is much gentler on aging skin and helps retain the skin's natural moisture. Additionally, using mild, moisturizing soaps that are free of fragrances and harsh chemicals can protect the skin's barrier and prevent unnecessary dryness. After bathing, experts recommend applying a thick, fragrance-free moisturizer to lock in moisture and keep the skin hydrated. Products containing ceramides or hyaluronic acid are particularly beneficial for older skin, as they help to repair the skin's natural barrier and retain moisture. Another expert recommendation is to avoid prolonged soaking in bathtubs. While a warm bath may be relaxing, it can also be a slippery trap, increasing the risk of falls. Seniors with limited mobility or balance issues should consider alternatives like shower chairs or sitting baths, which provide stability and reduce the risk of accidents. In conclusion, while the natural aging of the skin is inevitable, there are practical and expert-approved methods to protect the skin from further damage. By adjusting our bathing routines and using gentler skincare products, seniors can continue to maintain good hygiene while minimizing risks and promoting overall health and comfort. It's crucial to listen to our bodies as they age and adapt our habits to suit our changing needs. 2. Hot water damages the skin. As we age, our skin undergoes many changes that make it more vulnerable to damage. One of the most significant factors contributing to this vulnerability is exposure to hot water. While a hot shower or a relaxing bath might feel soothing, especially in colder months, the effect of hot water on aging skin can be surprisingly harmful. In fact, experts warn that as we get older, hot water can accelerate the deterioration of our skin's health and cause a range of issues that many people are unaware of. The primary reason hot water is so damaging to the skin is that it strips away the natural oils, known as sebum, that our skin produces to protect itself. These oils serve as a barrier, helping to lock in moisture and protect the skin from harmful bacteria and environmental pollutants. As we age, the skin's ability to produce sebum decreases, leaving it more susceptible to dryness, irritation, and cracking. When hot water is introduced, it exacerbates this problem by further stripping away these essential oils, leaving the skin dry, tight, and vulnerable to infection. One of the most common and overlooked risks of using hot water on aging skin is skin dehydration. As hot water strips the skin of its natural oils, it also causes the skin to lose moisture more rapidly. Dehydrated skin is not only uncomfortable but also more prone to developing wrinkles, fine lines, and other signs of aging. Additionally, skin that is chronically dry is more likely to experience itching and irritation, which can lead to further scratching and damage. The repeated exposure to hot water, therefore, can set off a vicious cycle of skin damage and discomfort, especially in seniors. Hot water also weakens the skin's natural barrier, making it more prone to infections. As the skin becomes drier and more fragile, it loses its ability to protect the body from bacteria, fungi, and allergens. This leaves aging skin more susceptible to conditions such as dermatitis, eczema, and fungal infections like athlete's foot, all of which can become more severe and harder to treat in older adults. Furthermore, any small cuts or abrasions that occur during daily activities are more likely to become infected, as the skin's weakened barrier is unable to defend against harmful microorganisms effectively. Beyond the immediate effects on the skin, hot water can also contribute to increased inflammation. Chronic exposure to hot water may trigger or worsen inflammatory skin conditions such as rosacea or psoriasis, which are common among older adults. These conditions can cause redness, swelling, and discomfort, significantly affecting a senior's quality of life. In extreme cases, prolonged exposure to hot water can even cause skin damage such as broken blood vessels, particularly for those with sensitive skin. Given these significant risks, experts recommend several safer alternatives to hot water that can help protect aging skin and maintain overall skin health. The first and most important change to make is to lower the water temperature when bathing or showering. Lukewarm water is much gentler on the skin and prevents the stripping of natural oils, which helps maintain hydration. Experts suggest setting the water temperature between 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, to ensure the skin is not exposed to harmful extremes. Another helpful alternative is using gentle, moisturizing cleansers rather than harsh soaps, which can further irritate and dry out aging skin. Look for products that are free from fragrances, alcohol, and sulfates, as these ingredients can strip the skin of its natural oils. Opting for creamy cleansers that contain hydrating ingredients like glycerin or hyaluronic acid can also help replenish moisture and support the skin's barrier function. After bathing, it is essential to moisturize immediately while the skin is still slightly damp. This helps lock in moisture and prevent dehydration. Using rich, fragrance-free moisturizers containing ingredients like ceramides, shea butter, or jojoba oil can restore the skin's natural barrier and improve its resilience over time. Finally, experts recommend incorporating hydrating facial masks and overnight moisturizers into your skincare routine. These products provide an extra layer of protection and nourishment, especially during the colder months when the air tends to be drier. It's also a good idea to consider home humidifiers in your living space to maintain moisture in the air and prevent further skin dehydration. In conclusion, while hot water may feel comforting, it can be harmful to aging skin, stripping away vital oils, causing dryness, and increasing the risk of infections and irritation. By making small adjustments, such as using lukewarm water, opting for gentle cleansers, and moisturizing regularly, seniors can protect their skin and maintain its health for years to come. These expert-approved methods not only help preserve the skin's integrity but also promote overall comfort and well-being as we age. 3. The hidden dangers of soap and cleansers on aging skin. As we age, our skin undergoes many changes that make it more delicate and vulnerable to damage. One of the most overlooked factors contributing to skin damage in seniors is the use of harsh soaps and cleansers. While soap has long been considered a staple in personal hygiene routines, it may not be the best choice for aging skin, especially for those over 70. In fact, many common soaps and cleansers contain chemicals and detergents that can strip the skin of its natural oils, disrupt its delicate pH balance, and leave it more susceptible to a variety of health issues. Despite their widespread use, few people are aware of the hidden dangers these products pose to older adult skin. Aging skin becomes more fragile as the production of sebum, the skin's natural oil, decreases over time. This oil serves as a protective barrier that helps lock in moisture and prevent harmful substances from entering the skin. However, harsh soaps and chemical cleansers often contain alkaline ingredients and sulfates that strip away this protective layer. When this natural barrier is compromised, the skin becomes dry, irritated, and more vulnerable to infections. This is especially concerning for seniors, as their skin already has a diminished ability to regenerate and repair itself. One of the most serious risks associated with using harsh soaps is chronic dryness. As the skin loses its natural oils, it becomes increasingly prone to flaking, cracking, and peeling. This can lead to uncomfortable sensations of tightness, itching, and inflammation. In some cases, the dryness caused by soap use can progress into a condition known as xerosis, or severely dry skin, which is common in older adults. Xerosis often manifests as rough, scaly patches that may crack and bleed, opening the door for harmful bacteria and fungi to enter the skin and cause infections. Furthermore, frequent use of harsh soaps can lead to disruption of the skin's pH balance. Healthy skin typically maintains a slightly acidic pH level of around 4.5 to 5.5, which helps keep harmful bacteria at bay and supports the skin's overall function. However, many soaps and cleansers have a higher pH level, making the skin more alkaline and prone to irritation. This disruption can worsen conditions like eczema, rosacea, and dermatitis, which are already more common in older adults. The imbalance in the skin's pH can also lead to excessive oil production or breakouts, further aggravating skin sensitivity. Another significant risk posed by harsh soaps is their potential to cause inflammation and allergic reactions. Many conventional soaps contain fragrances, preservatives, and artificial colors that can trigger allergic reactions or skin sensitivities, especially in older adults who may have developed a greater susceptibility to these irritants over time. The inflammatory response to these ingredients can exacerbate existing skin conditions and lead to a cycle of irritation and damage. Fortunately, experts recommend several safer alternatives to harsh soaps and chemical cleansers for aging skin. The first and most important step is to switch to gentle, pH-balanced cleansers. These products are specifically formulated to cleanse the skin without disrupting its natural oils or pH balance. Look for cleansers that are labeled as fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and sulfate-free. These ingredients are less likely to irritate and dry out the skin, making them ideal for older adults with sensitive skin. In addition to choosing the right cleanser, seniors are encouraged to use cream-based or oil-based cleansers. These products are particularly beneficial for aging skin as they provide extra moisture and nourishment. Ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and ceramides can help restore the skin's natural barrier, keeping it hydrated and protected. For those with severely dry skin, oil cleansers such as those containing jojoba oil, argan oil, or squalane can provide deep hydration without stripping the skin. Another expert-recommended alternative is the use of micellar water, a gentle, water-based cleanser that effectively removes dirt, oil, and makeup without the need for rinsing. Micellar water is particularly useful for seniors who may have difficulty using traditional water-based cleansers or for those with very dry or compromised skin. After cleansing, it's essential to moisturize immediately while the skin is still slightly damp. This helps to lock in moisture and prevent further dehydration. A rich, fragrance-free moisturizer with humectants like glycerin or aloe vera can replenish the skin's moisture and support its natural barrier function. Finally, experts suggest that seniors avoid frequent scrubbing or exfoliating with abrasive tools or products. While exfoliation is important for removing dead skin cells, over-exfoliating can damage the skin's protective layer and lead to increased dryness and sensitivity. In conclusion, while soap and cleansers are essential for hygiene, many conventional products can be too harsh for aging skin. By switching to gentle, hydrating cleansers and adopting a more thoughtful skincare routine, seniors can protect their skin from the damaging effects of harsh soaps and help maintain its health and appearance. These expert-approved alternatives not only improve the skin's texture but also reduce the risk of irritation, dryness, and infection, ensuring that older adults can feel comfortable and confident in their skin as they age. 4. The hidden dangers of overbathing on immune health. As we age, maintaining good hygiene is essential, but there's a surprising truth that many people may not be aware of. Bathing too frequently can actually weaken the immune system, particularly in seniors over the age of 70. While cleanliness has always been associated with health, excessive bathing can do more harm than good, leading to a compromised immune response and making the body more susceptible to infections and illnesses. This is a lesser-known fact that many experts are now emphasizing as part of their recommendations for senior skin care and overall health. The main concern with overbathing, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, is that it strips the skin of its natural oils and disrupts its protective barrier. The skin serves as the body's first line of defense against harmful pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, and fungi. When this barrier is compromised, the skin becomes less effective at preventing infections. In older adults, whose skin is already thinner and less resilient, frequent bathing can exacerbate this issue by removing oils that are vital to skin health. One of the most concerning effects of frequent bathing on the immune system is the disruption of the skin microbiome. The skin is home to a variety of microorganisms, including beneficial bacteria, that help protect against harmful pathogens. These good bacteria maintain a balanced ecosystem that prevents the overgrowth of harmful microbes. However, frequent washing, especially with antibacterial soaps and hot water, can disturb this delicate balance, leading to an overgrowth of harmful bacteria and reducing the skin's ability to protect against infections. Research shows that overbathing can lead to a condition known as skin dysbiosis, where the skin's microbiome becomes unbalanced, making it more prone to infections like cellulitis or fungal outbreaks. Another hidden risk is the impact of overbathing on the body's immune response. Studies have shown that overbathing, particularly with harsh cleansers, can lead to a reduction in the skin's natural immune defenses. The skin is not just a physical barrier, it also plays a critical role in activating the body's immune system. When the skin is constantly exposed to harsh chemicals and frequent washing, it becomes less effective at detecting and responding to pathogens. This puts older adults at a higher risk of developing infections that their immune system might otherwise be able to fight off. Furthermore, excessive bathing can cause chronic dryness and irritation that can lead to an inflammatory response. The immune system often reacts to such irritation, leading to inflammation that can exacerbate conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis. These inflammatory conditions not only affect the skin but can also trigger a systemic immune response that weakens the body's ability to fend off infections. The good news is that there are simple and safe alternatives that can help seniors maintain their hygiene without compromising their immune system. Experts recommend reducing the frequency of bathing, particularly for seniors with dry or sensitive skin. Instead of daily baths or showers, consider bathing every other day or even 2 to 3 times a week, depending on individual needs. This allows the skin to retain its natural oils and maintain a healthy microbiome, strengthening its ability to protect against infections. When it is necessary to bathe, lukewarm water should be used instead of hot water, as hot water can further strip the skin of moisture and exacerbate dryness. Experts also recommend using mild, fragrance-free cleansers that do not contain harsh chemicals or antibacterial agents. These products are gentler on the skin and help preserve the skin's natural oils, allowing it to maintain its protective barrier. Oil-based cleansers or moisturizing body washes can also be a great alternative, as they provide hydration while gently cleaning the skin without causing damage. In addition to reducing bathing frequency, seniors can practice spot cleaning using a damp cloth for areas such as the face, underarms, and groin. This allows for maintaining personal hygiene without subjecting the entire body to frequent washing. It's important to remember that hygiene doesn't only come from full-body baths but can also be maintained through smaller, more targeted cleaning methods. Moisturizing after every bath or shower is crucial for protecting the skin's natural barrier. Applying a rich, hydrating moisturizer while the skin is still damp helps to lock in moisture and prevent dryness. Look for ceramide-rich moisturizers that help restore the skin's barrier and prevent irritation. Hyaluronic acid and glycerin are also excellent ingredients for maintaining skin hydration and promoting healing. Finally, seniors should be encouraged to maintain a healthy diet, rich in vitamins and minerals that support immune health. Proper nutrition, adequate hydration, and regular exercise can all contribute to a strong immune system, helping to protect the body against infections and promoting overall well-being. In conclusion, while maintaining cleanliness is important, excessive bathing can weaken the immune system and increase the risk of infections in older adults. By reducing the frequency of baths, using gentler products, and moisturizing regularly, seniors can maintain their hygiene while safeguarding their skin and immune health. These simple yet effective changes can help seniors enjoy better skin health, fewer infections, and a stronger immune system as they age. 5. The hidden dangers of bathing in the tub. As we age, our physical abilities and balance tend to decline, making everyday activities, including bathing, more challenging and potentially dangerous. One of the most common yet overlooked risks for seniors is the act of soaking in a bathtub. While many seniors enjoy the relaxation a warm bath provides, it comes with hidden dangers that could lead to serious injuries. Falling in the bathroom, especially while stepping in or out of the tub, is a leading cause of injury among older adults. The combination of water, slippery surfaces, and reduced mobility increases the risk of falls, which can result in broken bones, bruises, or even life-threatening conditions like head injuries or fractures. The first and most obvious risk of soaking in the tub is the slippery surface. Wet, slick tiles in tubs create a hazardous environment, making it difficult for seniors to maintain their footing, especially if they suffer from poor balance or arthritis. A sudden loss of balance while stepping into or out of a tub can cause a dangerous fall. Hip fractures, in particular, are a common result of such falls and can lead to long recovery periods, surgery, and even permanent loss of independence. Additionally, seniors may find themselves struggling to get out of the tub due to muscle weakness or mobility issues, increasing the likelihood of a fall while trying to climb out. Another lesser-known danger associated with soaking in the tub is the risk of overheating. The elderly are more vulnerable to temperature extremes because of a natural decline in their ability to regulate body temperature. A long, hot soak in the bath can lead to heat exhaustion, dehydration, and an increased risk of dizziness or fainting. The warm water can cause blood vessels to dilate, lowering blood pressure and leaving seniors feeling lightheaded or weak, which in turn can lead to falls or accidents. Additionally, seniors with heart conditions or those on certain medications may be more prone to complications from prolonged exposure to hot water, further exacerbating the risk of falls or injury. For seniors who rely on a bath for relaxation, the thought of giving it up entirely can seem daunting. However, experts suggest several safer alternatives that still allow for a comfortable, relaxing experience without the risk of falling. One of the best alternatives is switching to a shower with safety features. A walk-in shower equipped with grab bars, a non-slip mat, and a bench can provide a much safer environment for seniors to bathe. The added stability from the grab bars helps prevent falls while getting in and out of the shower, and the bench allows seniors to sit while showering, reducing the strain on their legs and preventing fatigue. If a senior is still determined to enjoy a bath, bath chairs or bath lifts are highly recommended. These devices allow the person to sit comfortably in the tub and be lowered and raised with ease. Bath lifts provide a safe way to enjoy a soak without the risk of struggling to get in or out of the tub. Another option is a walk-in bathtub. These tubs have a door that opens, allowing the senior to walk in and sit down without having to step over the side, reducing the risk of tripping or falling. The walk-in feature can be especially helpful for seniors with arthritis, limited mobility, or balance issues. For those who prefer soaking but are concerned about the risks, it's crucial to keep the bathroom environment as safe as possible. Experts recommend installing non-slip rugs or mats in both the bathtub and the surrounding area to prevent slipping. The floor should be free of clutter, and all sharp objects should be stored safely to avoid injuries. Anti-scald devices can also help regulate water temperature, ensuring that the water doesn't get too hot and prevent the risk of burns or dizziness. Seniors should also consider reducing the length and frequency of their baths. While baths can be soothing, spending too much time soaking in the tub can increase the risk of heat-related issues and make it harder for seniors to exit the tub. Instead, experts suggest taking shorter, cooler baths, or even showers with gentler water temperatures. Hydrating the skin after bathing is also important to prevent dryness or irritation caused by prolonged exposure to water. In conclusion, while soaking in a bathtub can be a relaxing and enjoyable experience, it carries significant risks for older adults. The slippery surfaces, difficulty in entering or exiting the tub, and the potential for overheating can all lead to falls or injuries. However, there are several safer alternatives that seniors can consider to maintain their hygiene and comfort. Walk-in showers, bath lifts, bath chairs, and non-slip mats are just a few of the expert-recommended solutions that can help minimize the risk of falls. By making these simple adjustments, seniors can continue to enjoy their bathing routines safely and comfortably, reducing the chance of injury and enhancing their overall quality of life. 6. The hidden risks of daily bathing. How it increases the risk of skin tears and safe alternatives for seniors. As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes that make it more fragile and prone to damage. While bathing is an essential part of daily hygiene, excessive or daily bathing can inadvertently increase the risk of skin tears, a common and often overlooked concern for seniors. Skin tears are painful and can lead to serious complications, especially in older adults whose skin is already thinner, drier, and less resilient. The truth is, frequent bathing can strip the skin of its natural oils, leaving it vulnerable and prone to injury. One of the most significant risks of daily bathing is the effect it has on the skin's natural moisture barrier. The outer layer of the skin, known as the epidermis, provides a protective shield that helps retain moisture and defend against harmful bacteria and pathogens. When seniors bathe too often, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, it strips away these essential oils. As a result, the skin becomes dry, fragile, and less elastic, making it more susceptible to tears or cuts from even minor friction, such as brushing against clothing or the bed sheets. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to skin tears because, as they age, the skin loses collagen and elastin, two critical proteins that maintain skin strength and flexibility. This loss of collagen results in thinner skin that is more easily injured. What may seem like a small scrape or minor abrasion in youth can quickly escalate into a serious skin tear in older adults. A small tear in the skin can also become infected, leading to further complications, including cellulitis, abscesses, or systemic infections like sepsis if not properly treated. In addition to the loss of collagen, the skin's ability to regenerate also slows with age. This means that when skin tears occur, they heal more slowly, leaving seniors vulnerable to chronic wounds and prolonged discomfort. Furthermore, these skin tears can be particularly problematic for individuals with conditions such as diabetes or vascular diseases, where poor circulation and reduced immune response can make healing even more difficult. Another important but often overlooked consequence of daily bathing is the damage caused by frequent exposure to water and soap. While water is essential for cleaning, prolonged contact with it can cause the skin to lose its natural oils, leading to dehydration. Harsh soaps, especially those with fragrances or antibacterial agents, can further exacerbate this issue by disrupting the skin's pH balance. This weakening of the skin's natural barrier increases the likelihood of tears and irritation. Fortunately, there are safer and more effective alternatives that can help seniors maintain their hygiene without increasing the risk of skin tears. Reducing the frequency of baths or showers is one of the most recommended strategies. Experts suggest that seniors may not need to bathe every day. Instead, bathing every other day or 2 to 3 times a week can help the skin retain its natural oils, minimizing the risk of skin damage. Spot cleaning with a damp cloth is another viable option for maintaining hygiene without subjecting the entire body to a full body soak. Focus on areas that require cleaning the most, such as the face, underarms, and groin. When seniors do bathe, it's important to use lukewarm water instead of hot water. Hot water can strip the skin of its moisture and increase the likelihood of skin damage. Additionally, mild, fragrance-free, and non-antibacterial soaps should be used. These soaps are gentler on the skin and help maintain the skin's natural protective barrier. Avoid using harsh scrubs or sponges, which can further damage delicate skin. Instead, use a soft washcloth to gently cleanse the skin, reducing friction and pressure on vulnerable areas. Moisturizing after every bath or shower is crucial for seniors. Immediately after bathing, while the skin is still damp, apply a rich, hydrating moisturizer to lock in moisture and help restore the skin's protective barrier. Cream-based moisturizers that contain ingredients like ceramides, glycerin, or hyaluronic acid are particularly beneficial for aging skin. These ingredients help keep the skin hydrated and promote healing, which is essential for preventing dryness and skin tears. For seniors with particularly fragile skin, protective coverings, such as gauze or special bandages, may be used on areas prone to skin tears, especially if they are involved in physical activities that could cause friction. These protective layers can reduce the risk of tearing by providing a cushion between the skin and external surfaces. In addition to changes in bathing habits, maintaining a healthy diet that supports skin health can also play a significant role. Consuming foods rich in vitamins A, C, and E, as well as omega-3 fatty acids, can help support skin elasticity and promote overall skin health. Staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water is also essential for maintaining skin moisture and preventing dryness. In conclusion, while maintaining cleanliness is important, daily bathing can increase the risk of skin tears in seniors, leading to painful injuries and complications. By reducing the frequency of baths, using gentler products, and moisturizing regularly, seniors can maintain their hygiene while protecting their skin from damage. These simple changes can significantly reduce the likelihood of skin tears and help seniors maintain healthy, resilient skin as they age. 7. How reducing bathing frequency can improve skin health and reduce pain. Expert advice for seniors. As we age, the natural changes in our skin require us to reconsider some of the traditional practices that once kept us feeling fresh and clean. One such practice is daily bathing. For most of us, it has been ingrained in our routines for decades. But as we age, frequent bathing can actually do more harm than good. Recent studies and expert recommendations suggest that reducing the frequency of bathing can significantly benefit skin health, improve comfort, and reduce the risk of painful skin conditions and other health complications in seniors. When seniors bathe too frequently, especially with hot water or harsh soaps, they unknowingly strip away the skin's natural oils and protective barriers. This can lead to dryness, itching, and a variety of other skin issues. The skin of older adults is already more delicate and prone to damage due to the natural decrease in collagen, elastin, and the reduced function of sebaceous glands that help produce moisture. Overbathing exacerbates this by continuously removing the oils that are essential for keeping the skin hydrated and protected. As a result, seniors may experience more frequent occurrences of xerosis, dry skin, eczema, and even painful skin tears. Moreover, stripping the skin of its natural oils can impair the skin's ability to act as a barrier against bacteria and fungi. When the skin's protective layer is compromised, it becomes more susceptible to infections, especially in areas where the skin is frequently exposed to friction, such as the elbows, knees, and feet. Skin infections like cellulitis or fungal infections can occur more easily, leading to further complications and discomfort. Additionally, frequent bathing can worsen existing conditions like dermatitis or psoriasis, leading to flare-ups that can cause significant pain and irritation. Another health risk that may not be immediately apparent is the impact on the skin's natural pH. Healthy skin typically has a slightly acidic pH, which helps protect it from harmful microorganisms. Many soaps and body washes, however, are alkaline in nature, and when used frequently, they can disrupt the skin's pH balance. This disruption can weaken the skin's ability to defend against infections and may contribute to the development of painful skin conditions. Reducing the frequency of bathing offers a simple and effective solution to these issues. Experts recommend that seniors reduce their bathing frequency to every other day or even 2 to 3 times a week, depending on their individual needs and lifestyle. This change allows the skin to retain its natural oils, which helps maintain moisture and protection. By bathing less frequently, seniors can significantly reduce their risk of dryness, irritation, and infections while still maintaining good hygiene. An effective alternative to frequent bathing is spot cleaning. Instead of taking a full bath or shower, seniors can use a damp washcloth or sponge to clean specific areas of the body that tend to get the dirtiest or have the most sweat, such as the armpits, groin, and feet. This method helps maintain cleanliness without subjecting the entire body to the harsh effects of frequent water exposure or soap use. Mild, fragrance-free cleansers can be used for spot cleaning to avoid irritation, and gentle exfoliation once or twice a week can help remove dead skin cells without damaging the skin. For those who prefer to bathe regularly but want to avoid the negative effects of overbathing, it's essential to make a few adjustments. First, lukewarm water should be used instead of hot water, which can dry out and irritate the skin. Moisturizing immediately after bathing is critical to prevent dryness. After the bath, while the skin is still damp, apply a rich moisturizer that contains ingredients like ceramides, hyaluronic acid, or glycerin to lock in moisture. These ingredients help rebuild the skin's natural barrier and provide long-lasting hydration, reducing the risk of dryness and irritation. In addition to adjusting bathing routines, seniors should also focus on hydration from the inside out. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps keep the skin hydrated and supports its overall health. Eating a balanced diet rich in vitamins A, C, and D, as well as omega-3 fatty acids, can also promote skin health by supporting the production of collagen and enhancing skin elasticity. Furthermore, seniors with limited mobility or physical disabilities can benefit from bath lifts or shower chairs to make bathing safer and less stressful on the skin. These devices reduce the physical strain and discomfort associated with bathing, allowing for a more comfortable experience while also minimizing the risk of falls or skin irritation. In conclusion, reducing the frequency of bathing can offer a wide range of benefits for seniors. By cutting back on daily baths, seniors can preserve the natural oils that protect their skin, reduce the risk of dryness and irritation, and improve overall skin health. Spot cleaning, adjusting water temperature, and moisturizing regularly are all simple and effective strategies that can make a significant difference in preventing pain and discomfort. By adopting these expert-recommended alternatives, seniors can enjoy better skin health and a more comfortable, hygienic routine as they age. There is an important lesson for seniors to remember: bathing too much can be detrimental to your health and overall well-being. As we age, bathing becomes more delicate than ever. Bathing every day with hot water, harsh soaps, or harsh cleaning can strip away the skin's natural protective layer, leaving it prone to dryness, cracking, and viral infections. In fact, these changes are not only unhealthy, but can also cause serious damage, such as skin tears or bacterial infections, even if not properly cared for. So instead of continuing the daily bathing routine, seniors can slow down to bathing just twice a week, depending on their body's needs. This gives the skin time to recover, retain its natural moisture, and minimize the risk of underlying damage. Instead of bathing your whole body every day, you can use a damp towel to wipe necessary areas such as the slide, genital area, or feet. In particular, using warm water instead of hot water and choosing mild soaps that do not contain chemicals or strong fragrances will help protect your sensitive skin. In addition, maintaining a healthy diet is also very important. Foods rich in vitamins A, C, E, and omega-3 can help the skin maintain its recovery rate and self-healing ability. Drinking enough water, moisturizing after each bath, and avoiding factors that damage the skin will help you maintain a healthy skin wave and avoid unnecessary skin problems. Finally, remember that self-care is not only a way to protect yourself, but also to listen to your body and adapt to natural changes over time. We do not need to bathe every day to maintain hygiene, but can still live healthy and comfortable. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today. and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.